Welcome to Raychem's series of training videos from the Electrical Products Division. This tape will show a laboratory installation of an MBSM super sleeve wraparound. The MBSM wraparound is now used in many of Raychem's splice kits, including the 15 kV Y splices, trifurcating transition splices, and even standard inline splices. MBSM may also be used on its own for jacket repair and strain relief up to 35 kV. You'll find complete written instructions included with each splice kit. Be sure to read and follow these instructions carefully before installing your splice and the MBSM. Before you start, always check all connections for leaks before igniting the torch. In addition, always provide good ventilation of confined workspaces and make sure you're following the safety instructions established by your own organization. The laboratory demonstration that follows is not intended to represent field installation conditions or your specific safety procedures. Prior to installing the MBSM wraparound sleeve, properly clean and abrade all cable jackets for approximately 6 inches with an approved solvent. Remove or tape over any sharp points to prevent puncture of the wraparound. Apply sealant at the jacket cutback as directed in the specific installation instructions. The location and amount will differ with each kit. This helps to ensure a watertight seal. Remove the backing from the wraparound sealing sleeve and center the sleeve over the splice. Slide the retention clip onto the butt rails. Slide the channels toward the center from each end of the sleeve and over the retention clip. A minimum of 1/2 inch should be extended beyond the edges of the sleeve. If the channel fit is tight, push the sleeve up from the bottom and down from the top while sliding on the channel. This causes the rails to flatten together and prevents the channels from binding during installation. Check to make sure the flap is not pinched between the rails. Now you are ready to start shrinking. First, evenly preheat along both sides of the rail channel area until this area begins to shrink. To achieve uniform heating, move the flame back and forth from one side of the channel to the other while moving the flame along the entire length of the channel, as demonstrated here, until the sleeve starts to shrink. Preheating is complete when the sleeve begins to shrink. This technique will help to assure a properly preheated rail and channel area. Next, start at the center of the sleeve and work toward each end, completely shrinking the sleeve as you move. Apply heat until the sleeve is fully shrunk and the heat-sensitive green paint is completely converted to black. Continue heating the rail channel area for another 5 seconds per foot. A white line should be visible in the channel gaps, indicating sufficient heating. Be sure to allow the splice to cool before moving or placing in service. By following the written installation instructions and the information contained in this video, you can install a durable, watertight splice. For review, some key points to remember when installing MBSM are: check to make sure the flap is not pinched between the rails when sliding the channel on. When shrinking the wraparound, be sure to properly preheat the channel with a back and forth motion to help ensure a proper outer seal. Apply even heat until the heat-sensitive green paint is completely converted to black. And finally, make sure the white line is visible in the channel gaps to indicate sufficient heating. If you have any questions regarding the installation of Raychem's MBSM Super Sleeve, please contact your local Raychem representative or call 1-800-327-6996.